Hello, everyone. I want to thank everybody that's been at least trying to follow my story and what's going on. So I just want to do a little bit of an update here. As you know, I'm in a major battle with one of the largest industrial gas companies out there, and they recently were purchased by another company. So the new company that bought them also assumes the liability of the suit that I'm fighting against this company. Well, the new company that purchased them, I reached out to them and asked them would they please have their legal team take a look at exactly what's going on here with me and the company I'm dealing with, or was dealing with. And I hoped that the attorneys from the new company would be much more fair and use common sense to try to, do something to help me here get this thing straightened out. And the new company's attorneys contacted my attorney and said, after reviewing the case from the other company they bought, that they felt there was a lot of wrong done to me and a lot of things that were not fair on as far as what they did. So they're admitting that they did something terrible, and they want to try to see if they can get this thing resolved. I don't know how it's going to work out because, according to what they would have to give me versus what they're going to probably offer me, is nowhere near what I'm entitled to. But as long as they're fair with the offer, I would be tickle pink. I'm not looking to make a fortune off of this situation. I'm just looking for them to pay me what would be my fair share of what they would have done if they didn't break the contracts and do what they did. So them admitting to my attorney that yes, this company did something morally very wrong, and the way they did it can be conceived as illegal. Yeah. So of course they don't want this to go to court, because if it went to court and everything that came out and all the devastation that I have suffered since they done this, they would be hanged by the jury. They would. And I think the new company realizes that, and so just wanted to do a quick update to say if this works out, I will let everybody know. And for the ones who tried to help and stuck their neck out to help me, I want to say thank you so much too. Let's hope this next meeting I have with them will be different. At least one thing I'm sure of. When I met with the attorneys from the original company I was dealing with, these attorneys really did literally just laugh at me, because not because they didn't think I had a good case, but because they knew I would never be able to get them to court. I mean, everything I tried to do for the past 2 years or so, they just come back legally and squash it or bury it or put it in a way where it's just too expensive to do. And so they knew to get me to court, to get them to court, would be 99% chance it wouldn't happen. So whenever I tried discussing this with them, they just laughed about it and didn't even want to hear it. It seems these new attorneys from the new company that bought them is willing to sit down at least and talk about this again, and I don't think they're going to be laughing at me. So, like I said from the beginning of this thing, if there was ever poetic justice, this is the time I really need it, and this is, yeah. Alright, so I don't want to make this too long. I just want to keep the people who are following my story and trying to help updated on what's going on. So hopefully the new company that bought this company out will do the right thing. And I'm not saying who they are, because they really did nothing wrong to me personally. The company they bought did, but they didn't. So I'm not looking to say who they are because I'm not looking to make them have a bad image or look bad when they really didn't do nothing to me personally. So, but it's their responsibility now that they bought that company and assumed all the liabilities. And hopefully the next video I do will be to say this ugly story and horrific story has finally had somewhat of a good ending to it. Alright, thanks again, and as I always say, much love to everybody, and take care of one another out there because nobody else will. And God bless everybody, okay? And for you people struggling out there, I hope something good happens to let you find a little slice of happiness. Alright, everybody. Once again, thanks for listening, and have a safe day.